Hello and welcome to Wise Elder Voices, where the wisdom of age meets practical guidance for a fulfilling life. I'm your host, bringing you insights from years of experience, here to help you navigate the journey of aging with confidence and clarity. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both exciting and complex. Remarrying after 65 truths you must know before saying I do again. Hooked to a surprising reality, did you know that remarriages after 60 have a 60% divorce rate, higher than first marriages? Love may bloom later in life, but it comes with unique challenges. Backed by research, we'll uncover 5 critical truths to consider before you tie the knot again, from financial impacts to emotional readiness. Whether you're over 60 and thinking of remarrying or supporting a loved one, this video is for you. So, settle in with an open heart, and let's explore how to make your next chapter of love a lasting one. Let's get started. The first truth you must know before remarrying after 60 is understanding the financial impacts. This decision can significantly affect your income, benefits, and long-term security in ways you might not expect. Love may conquer all, but as you step into a new marriage, money matters can either strengthen your union or create unexpected hurdles. Let's break this down and explore why financial clarity is essential for a successful remarriage at this stage of life. One of the biggest financial considerations is how remarrying affects your Social Security benefits, especially if you're a widow or widower. Research from AARP highlights that if you're widowed and remarry before age 60 or age 50 if you're disabled, you'll lose your survivor benefits based on your deceased spouse's earnings record. However, if you wait until after 60, you can still claim those benefits, which could be substantial if your late spouse was a high earner. For example, remarrying at 59 might mean walking away from thousands of dollars annually, a loss that could strain your new marriage. On the other hand, if you're receiving spousal benefits from an ex-spouse due to a divorce, remarrying at any age typically ends those benefits, though you might then qualify for benefits based on your new spouse's record. The rules are nuanced, and missteps can lead to financial regret, so it's critical to plan ahead. Beyond Social Security, remarriage can impact other income sources like alimony. According to family law experts at Terry and Roberts, in states like Texas, alimony automatically terminates when the receiving ex-spouse remarries, as the law assumes the new spouse can provide financial support. If you're the one paying alimony, your remarriage usually won't affect your obligation, but it's still wise to review your financial commitments. For instance, if your new spouse has significant debt, you might inherit responsibility for it in some states where marriage creates community property, as noted by financial advisors. This could mean your carefully built savings or retirement funds are at risk, a reality that can create tension if not addressed up front. Let's meet Margaret, a 62-year-old widow who learned this lesson the hard way. I was set to remarry at 59, she shares, but I didn't realize I'd lose my late husband's Social Security benefits. It was a shock. We had to delay our wedding to protect my income. Margaret's story underscores the importance of timing and research. She consulted a financial advisor, waited until after her 60th birthday, and preserved her benefits, allowing her to enter her new marriage with financial stability. Her experience shows that understanding these impacts can prevent unexpected stress and ensure both partners are on the same page. Another financial truth to consider is how remarriage affects your taxes and estate planning. AARP advises that remarrying can change your tax bracket, sometimes lowering taxes, sometimes raising them depending on your combined income. For example, if one partner has a higher income, you might face a higher tax rate as a couple, reducing your disposable income. Estate planning is equally critical, especially if you have children from a previous marriage. Without proper planning, your assets might not go to your children as intended, particularly if your new spouse inherits everything and later remarries. Financial planners often recommend a prenuptial agreement to protect generational wealth, ensuring your children's inheritance is secure while providing for your new spouse. So how can you prepare financially before saying I do again? Start by having an open conversation with your partner about income, debts, and assets. Review your Social Security benefits. Contact the Social Security Administration to understand your options and timing. Assess how remarriage might affect alimony or pensions, consulting a family law attorney if needed. Consider a prenup to safeguard your assets, especially if you have children or significant savings. Finally, meet with a financial advisor to model your tax situation and update your estate plan, ensuring your wishes are clear. These steps can protect your financial future, allowing you to focus on love without the burden of unexpected money woes after 60. The second truth you must know before remarrying after 60 is ensuring emotional readiness. This decision requires a deep understanding of your past and a commitment to building a new future together. Love later in life can be a beautiful, fresh start, but rushing in without emotional preparation can lead to challenges that strain your new marriage. Let's explore why being emotionally ready is crucial and how to achieve it before saying "I do" again. Remarriage after 60 often comes with a unique set of emotional baggage. Past traumas, unresolved grief, or lingering resentments from previous relationships can resurface, as noted by experts at Verywell Mind. Statistics suggest that second marriages have a 60% divorce rate, higher than first marriages, often because couples haven't fully addressed their emotional readiness. For example, if you're a widow or widower, you might still be grieving your late spouse, and remarrying too soon can lead to comparisons or guilt that undermine your new relationship. Similarly, if you're divorced, bitterness toward an ex-spouse can create trust issues, making it hard to fully commit to your new partner. Emotional readiness means you've processed these feelings and are prepared to enter a new chapter without the weight of the past dragging you down. Let's consider the emotional triggers that can arise in remarriage. Research from Focus on the Family points out that past experiences, like infidelity in a previous marriage, can create bare wires where innocent actions by your new spouse trigger intense emotional reactions. Imagine your new partner mentioning a lunch meeting, and you're suddenly flooded with suspicion because your ex used similar excuses to cover an affair. These triggers aren't about your current relationship, they're echoes of past hurt. Without addressing them, they can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, or even avoidance, as one partner might pull away to avoid conflict. Emotional readiness involves recognizing these triggers and working through them, ensuring they don't sabotage your new love. Meet Robert, a 64-year-old widower who faced this challenge. "I lost my wife of 35 years," he shares, "and when I met my new partner, I wasn't ready. I kept comparing her to my late wife, and it caused tension." Robert's story reflects a common struggle. Unresolved grief led to emotional distance, nearly ending his new relationship. He sought counseling, joined a grief support group, and took time to reflect on his feelings, eventually finding peace. "Once I let go of the guilt," he says, "I could fully embrace my new love." Robert's journey shows that emotional readiness isn't automatic. It's a process that requires intention and effort, but one that can lead to a stronger, more fulfilling remarriage. So, how can you ensure you're emotionally ready before remarrying? Start by reflecting on your past. Journal about your previous marriage, noting what worked, what didn't, and how you've grown since then. If you're grieving, allow yourself time to heal, perhaps through therapy or support groups, as the National Institute on Aging suggests. Address any past resentments. Consider forgiveness, not for your ex, but for your own peace. Be honest with your new partner about your emotional journey, sharing your fears and hopes to build trust. Finally, take it slow. Verywell Mind recommends dating for at least a year before remarrying to ensure you're both ready for the commitment. These steps can help you enter your new marriage with a clear heart, ready to build a lasting bond after 60. The third truth you must know before remarrying after 60 is managing relationships with children from previous marriages. This can be one of the biggest challenges to a successful remarriage, but also a chance to build a stronger blended family. When you say "I do" again, you're not just marrying your partner, you're also blending families, and this dynamic requires careful navigation to avoid conflict and ensure harmony. Let's dive into why this matters and how to handle it with care. Children. Even adult children can have complex emotions about a parent's remarriage, especially later in life. Verywell Mind notes that poor relationships between stepparents and stepchildren are a leading reason why remarriages fail, with 60% of second marriages ending in divorce. After 60, your children might worry about losing their inheritance, feel loyalty conflicts toward a deceased or divorced parent, or struggle to accept a new stepparent in their lives. Imagine your grown daughter feeling uneasy about your new spouse interacting with her kids, or your son worrying that your new partner might influence financial decisions that affect his future. These concerns can lead to tension, avoidance, or even outright conflict if not addressed proactively. The legal and financial implications of remarriage also play a role here. Terry and Roberts emphasizes that remarriage doesn't typically affect child support obligations, as these are tied to the child's rights, not the new spouse's income. However, it can impact custody arrangements if your new marriage involves relocation, potentially violating existing agreements. For example, if you move to be with your new spouse, you might need to renegotiate visitation schedules, which can stir up emotions for your children. Additionally, AARP highlights the importance of estate planning without clear directives. Your children from a previous marriage might lose out on their inheritance if your new spouse inherits everything and later remarries. These practical issues can amplify emotional challenges, making it essential to address both head-on. Let's meet Barbara, a 66-year-old who faced this challenge when she remarried. "My son was skeptical of my new husband," she shares. "Worried he'd take over family decisions, it caused friction." Barbara's story reflects a common struggle. Her son felt protective of her finances and their family legacy, leading to initial avoidance. To bridge the gap, Barbara held an open family meeting, discussing her new marriage and reassuring her children about their inheritance through a revised estate plan. She also encouraged her new husband to build a relationship with her son, starting with shared interests like golf. "It took time," she says, "but now they get along and our family feels stronger." Barbara's approach shows that transparency and effort can turn potential conflict into connection. So, how can you manage these relationships before remarrying? Start by having honest conversations with your children. Explain your decision to remarry, listen to their concerns, and reassure them about their place in your life. Involve your new partner in building a relationship with your children, perhaps through family gatherings or shared activities, as Verywell Mind suggests. Update your estate plan to protect your children's inheritance. Consider a trust or prenup, as AARP recommends, and communicate these plans clearly to avoid misunderstandings. If custody or visitation issues arise, consult a family law attorney to ensure compliance with legal agreements, as Terry and Roberts advises. Finally, be patient. Blending families takes time, but with consistent effort, you can create a harmonious dynamic that strengthens your new marriage after 60. The fourth truth you must know before remarrying after 60 is addressing emotional challenges and trust issues. These can deeply impact your new relationship if left unresolved, but facing them head-on can lead to a stronger, more trusting marriage. Love, later in life, is a chance for a fresh start, but it often comes with emotional hurdles that require careful navigation. Let's explore why this is so critical and how to overcome these challenges before saying "I do" again. Emotional challenges in remarriage often stem from past experiences, particularly if your previous marriage ended in divorce or the death of a spouse. Focus on the Family describes bare wires, emotional triggers where innocent actions by your new partner spark intense reactions tied to past trauma. For instance, if your ex-spouse was unfaithful, a simple comment from your new partner about a work lunch might trigger suspicion or jealousy, even if there's no reason for distrust. These reactions aren't about your current relationship, they're echoes of unresolved pain, and they can create distance if not addressed. Verywell Mind notes that 60% of remarriages fail, often because couples don't fully confront these emotional challenges, leading to cycles of mistrust and avoidance that can unravel even the most loving partnerships. Trust issues are especially common in remarriage after 60, particularly if betrayal or loss marked your past. If you're a divorcee, Lingering resentment or fear of being hurt again can make it hard to fully open up to your new partner. If you're widowed, you might struggle with guilt, feeling disloyal to your late spouse, or compare your new partner to an idealized memory as highlighted by experts. These emotions can manifest as emotional withdrawal, defensiveness, or even avoidance from your partner if they sense your hesitation. The stakes are high. Without trust, your new marriage risks becoming a battleground of past wounds rather than a sanctuary of love. Let's meet Edward, a 67-year-old divorcee who faced this challenge when he remarried. "My first wife cheated on me," he shares, "and when I remarried, I kept suspecting my new wife of the same, even though she gave me no reason to doubt her." Edward's trust issues led to frequent arguments, pushing his new wife away. He sought couples counseling, where he learned to recognize his triggers and communicate openly about his fears. "It was hard," he says, "but talking about it helped us build trust. Now we're stronger than ever." Edward's story shows that addressing emotional challenges isn't easy, but it's essential for a successful remarriage, allowing both partners to feel safe and valued. So how can you address these challenges before remarrying? Begin by reflecting on your past, journal about your previous marriage, identifying any unresolved pain or trust issues, and consider how they might affect your new relationship. Seek individual therapy to process grief or trauma, as Focus on the Family suggests, ensuring you're not carrying old wounds into your new marriage. Be transparent with your new partner. Share your emotional journey, including any triggers, and encourage them to do the same, fostering mutual understanding. Very Well Mind recommends couples counseling before remarrying to build communication skills and trust. Finally, take your time. Don't rush into marriage until you both feel emotionally secure, ensuring your new union is built on a foundation of trust and healing after 60. The fifth truth you must know before remarrying after 60 is prioritizing open communication and adaptability. These are the cornerstones of a successful marriage at this stage, ensuring you and your partner can navigate the unique challenges of later life love. Remarriage after 60 isn't just about love, it's about building a partnership that can withstand the complexities of blending lives, families, and past experiences. Let's dive into why communication and adaptability are so vital and how to cultivate them before saying "I do" again. Open communication is the lifeblood of any marriage, but it's especially critical in remarriage after 60, where emotional baggage and life changes can create misunderstandings. Focus on the Family emphasizes that past experiences, like broken trust or unresolved grief, can trigger emotional reactions that strain your new relationship if not addressed through honest dialogue. For example, if your new spouse's habits remind you of a painful past, you might react defensively, causing tension. Very Well Mind notes that 60% of remarriages fail, often due to poor communication, as couples struggle to express their needs or fears. Open communication means sharing your feelings, expectations, and concerns up front, creating a safe space where both partners feel heard and understood, preventing small issues from growing into deal breakers. Adaptability is equally important, as remarriage after 60 often involves significant life shifts, new living arrangements, financial adjustments, or family dynamics, as highlighted by AARP. You might move to a new city to be with your spouse, affecting your social circle, or blend families with adult children, requiring new roles and boundaries. Very Well Mind stresses that being willing to adapt to these changes is key to a successful remarriage, as rigidity can lead to conflict. For instance, if your new spouse has different financial habits, you'll need to compromise rather than insist on your way. Adaptability ensures you can grow together, navigating the inevitable changes that come with later life love without losing your connection. Let's meet Clara, a 68-year-old who learned this truth when she remarried. "My new husband and I had different communication styles," she shares. "I'd bottle things up, and he'd get frustrated. We also had to adjust to living together after years of independence." Clara's initial lack of communication led to arguments, and her resistance to change, like keeping her old routines, created friction. They attended premarital counseling, where they learn to express their needs openly and adapt to each other's lifestyles. We now talk daily about our feelings, she says, and we've adapted to a shared routine. It's made us stronger. Clara's story shows that communication and adaptability can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for growth, ensuring a lasting marriage. So, how can you prioritize these qualities before remarrying? Start by practicing open communication. Set aside time each day to share your thoughts and feelings, as Focus on the Family suggests, ensuring you both feel valued. Discuss expectations. Talk about finances, living arrangements, and family roles to avoid surprises, as Terry and Roberts advises. Embrace adaptability by being open to change. Try new routines together, like a shared hobby, and be flexible with each other's needs, as Very Well Mind recommends. Consider premarital counseling to strengthen these skills, learning how to navigate challenges as a team. Finally, approach your marriage with a growth mindset. Commit to evolving together, ensuring your love can thrive through life's changes after 60. And there you have it. 5 essential truths to know before remarrying after 60, from financial impacts to open communication. These insights can guide you toward a successful, lasting marriage in your golden years. If this video has helped you prepare for your next chapter of love, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people. Share it with friends or loved ones who might be considering remarriage, because everyone deserves a happy, informed start. Subscribe to Wise Elder Voices for more wisdom on aging well, and hit the bell to stay updated. Here's to love, trust, and a bright future. See you next time.